everyone, welcome back for another awesome-rific episode of FTN Transformers on YouTube. I'm your host for Mondays, Michael, and it is March 10th. Oh my god, it's March. And this week's topic is passing tips. So let's start off firstly with saying that I don't like the word passing, because it's like you're trying to be something that you're not, like you're a poser or something, like you're trying to pass off as something, but it's the only kind of term we have for how well you integrate into society and are seen as how you feel you should be seen as, which is, in this case, masculine, or whatever it is you want. So, passing tips. Oh my god! Ow! Okay, well, obviously, don't have long hair, have, like, shorter hair, although you should be mindful of, like, your face shape, and, because some haircuts can, like, accentuate your face. Like, I have a really round face, like, I keep looking, like, this way, but I always look the opposite of the camera, I'm sorry. But, it's an iPad, and so, like, I don't know, some hair, like, if you have a really round face, maybe super short hair may not be good for you, but if you have, like, not as a round face, I don't know, short hair may look really awesome on you, or it may feminize you, or bring out, like, forehead or cheeks, you just gotta check it out and see what works for you. But, haircut isn't everything, so don't, bet on your haircut to help you pass and stuff. Although it does help, because it's, it's one of the first things people see about you, and when people first see you, people see your hair, they see your face, they see what you're wearing, and they see how you're carrying yourself, right? So, step one, awesome hair. Sorry, it's my alarm. It's 11:30 in the morning. Are we good? Okay, so, anyway, what was I saying? Yes, that's what people first see an awesome haircut. Some people can pull off long hair for guys. Like, when I had my emo hair, and it was like, I don't know, it was like to here, right? And it was like all up in my face, and I had like one eye, and it was like, and I would like, all emo and stuff, emo style, because I wasn't, whatever. But I passed that way. People thought I was 12, but I passed, and that was enough for me, right? So, now people are like, okay, you look at least 16 now, and I'm like, yes, 16, only 3.5 years younger than what I actually am. Alright. And, you gotta take it or leave it. And then, so, obviously, next is your clothes, for passing. Like I said before, some people can pass in wearing, feminine clothes or girl clothes, stereotypically girl clothes, or, like, the style, how you look, different colors, different fabrics, different combinations of stuff. You can either be, like, hybrid masculine, and wear, like, plaid all the time, and, like, jeans, and, like, black things, and, like, but it doesn't necessarily, I don't know, lots of guys wear hoodies a lot, I find, like, like plain ones, or just, like, more, I don't know, masculine things, they can help a lot. Or if you don't mind that much, like, I dress however the hell I want, and so sometimes I dress really feminine, and I have lots of different accessories. I wear lots of bracelets, and someone told me one time, they were like, oh dude, I'm sorry, I thought you were a girl at first, your bracelets were throwing me off, and I was like, really? Like, that, out of all, oh, that's what, okay, like, so it's different for different people, and, I'll try to look at the camera, and then I was talking to a therapist on Thursday, and my sexuality came up, and she was like, oh, so you identify as gay, and I was like, well, yeah, technically, because I'm pansexual, but gay, whatever. And she was like, you look kind of gay. And I was like, okay. I was just wearing jeans and regular t-shirt with like a little graphic design t-shirt on it, and just my bracelets like always, and my hair like this. And I was like, no, I was wearing a hat too. And I was like, I don't understand, but if you don't mind being like categorized as like a stereotype like that or something, like, oh, you look kind of gay from how you're dressing or whatever, or you look kind of feminine from how you're dressing, you shouldn't really take that that hard, but to pass, obviously you wear more masculine things and try and like push that and be like, this is how I'm presenting myself. People have told me that shoes help with passing, like masculine shoes. I wear just tennis shoes, like, yeah, like these shoes are girl shoes, but they look like they could be guy shoes. Lots of people always like, oh, I have small feet, I don't like it, and so they try and get shoes that are like a size or two bigger, and so I guess that helps sometimes maybe, because lots of people always are, to me they're always like, you have small feet for a guy, and I'm like, I'm 5'1", what do you want? Like, don't want to be like a hobbit, but whatever. What else? Obviously wearing a binder is another thing for passing. Yeah, those are the main ones. And then, of course, there's all like I find them kind of stupider ones, because like you're really trying to like stereotype yourself as a male. So like people will tell you things like, oh, like take up lots of space, like when you're sitting and when you're on a couch, like just like sit like that, and you do take a lot of space. Don't talk as much, like say things more concisely. Make your voice deeper, or like what else? Walk a certain way, like walk with more of like a bigger gait, like kind of and it's like I don't really like those, but I guess if you're having a really hard time passing, I guess you could do those stereotypical ones too. But like I said, not all guys do those things, so it may or may not work for you, and it may make people think that you're trying to be something you're not if you don't pass that well. Which I'm sorry if you don't. Like, it really sucks, I know. Video is 7 minutes long. What else? Oh, and also other stupider passing tips like eat more food, like, order lots of meat and food and stuff, but that doesn't really matter. Personally, I just think, like, if you act like yourself, which is a guy, you'll pretty much pass. Like, if people say I give off an air of being a guy sometimes, and that's why I pass, and sometimes I don't, and so I don't pass. But I rarely pass. I mean, rarely don't pass in college. And I don't really know what I'm doing, because I'm not really doing anything on purpose. I'm just dressing how I like to dress, and I do my hair like I like to do my hair. Either up like this, or wear a beanie, or my hair's down like this, And I act really feminine, because I act gay a lot. I don't know, I'm a very feminine person. But that doesn't stop people from thinking that I'm male. So, different things work for different people. You just need to figure out what works for you and what makes you comfortable. Don't try to do things that make you pass that you don't like or that you don't approve of, right? So, that's my somewhat kind of sort of maybe unhelpful, helpful advice. So, I bet other people are more concise about this. But anyway, that's all I got for this week, and stay tuned for the rest of this week's awesome videos. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that jazz, like our Facebook page. Check out our individual channels, all that shaz. And I will see you next week. Goodbye.